Welcome to People. I'm Shirley Lin. Today I'm really honored to have as my guest in the studio is our Interior Minister Lee Hong-yuan. And he's also the former Minister of the Public Construction Commission, as well as the former Commissioner of the Water Resources Department of the Taiwan Provincial Government, and a former Deputy Mayor of Taipei County, which doesn't exist anymore with the new municipalities. But anyway, let's welcome our Interior Minister, Minister Lee.
Hi, Shirley. Nice to talk to you and talk to our audience.
Yes. Thank you so much for making time to be here. And I think we all know you. I mean, you say you're not a politician, but we all know you as a politician.
Yes.
And you're still a professor of civil engineering at the National Taiwan University.
Yes.
Now, we don't know you as a person. We want to know you more about your life and about your family and about the background that you grew up in. So, where were you born? Where are you from in Taiwan?
Okay, I was born in Taisan, in Taipei County, in the middle 50s. Mm-hmm. So we all know that actually at that time the economic condition in Taiwan is not very good.
Right.
And I was born in a farmer's family.
All right.
So I spent my childhood in the farmland.
Yes.
So I know all the activity of all the farming activity. So this is my childhood. And then I received all the regular education in Taiwan, and later I graduated and then went to the United States for my master and PhD study, and then I worked 2 years in Tucson, the United States.
Yes.
Then come back 1986 to NTU, then has been a professor since then.
Oh,
it's been
wow.
26 years already.
Yes, and you're enjoying it just as much as from the very beginning, teaching.
Of course, I still very enjoying. I now have 2 full-time jobs, one as a minister and one as a professor, but only one salary.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Because I was just going to say, how can the government let you have 2 jobs?
No, that's my obligation because the deal is the government borrow me from NTU. But NTU say, yes, you can live on absence, but you have to teach your own course. You still have to guide your own graduate students. That's why I have 2 full-time jobs.
So no wonder you grew up in a farm. So that's why you know so much about water resources and eventually hydraulic engineering. Because I wondered why you know so well. You know Taiwan upside down. You know how Taiwan is geographically and geologically probably. Why such interest? Is it really because of your background, of your upbringing?
If you know our education system is, after you graduate from high school, you want to enter the university, you have to pass a so-called entrance exam.
Yes.
And at that time, my record, my grade, I happen to have to be assigned to this department, this hydraulic engineering department. And then I know nothing about hydraulic engineering. And then gradually I gain some interest and then go to the top hydraulic program in the United States. I have I would say, very good training.
Yeah.
And then after 86, I went back to Taiwan. I spent a lot of time in the field. And also I'm lucky enough, I have a privilege to work for Taiwan provincial government. So I can access to all the hydraulic programs in Taiwan. And also I'm a visiting professor of 5 universities in China.
Oh.
And from the Netherlands. So I also know Europe very well, and I know China so well. All the 3 gorgeous dams, so-called Nanshui Beidao, all those huge programs.
Oh,
so
I
see. Not only I know Taiwan very well, actually I know Europe, especially the Dutch part, and also the China, all very well.
Oh,
because
right.
I have a privilege to have all those opportunities.
Oh, I see. So, do you find yourself lucky to have been put into the hydraulic engineering department? I mean, studying up on water resources. Because eventually I think you probably discovered that you really enjoy this field. Is
Yes,
that right?
I think you get a job, you have to enjoy, you have to like it. Otherwise, it will be very terrible.
Yeah.
And also the hydraulic problem, I will say that is the major crisis
Are you
of
talking
human
about-
being, not only in Taiwan.
Okay.
Because we are facing so-called global climate change.
Yes.
So in Taiwan, we realized that in the past we saw extreme weather condition. In Typhoon Morak happened 3 years ago.
Yes.
That event, the rainfall event, 3,000 millimeters in 3 days, that's 2,000-year event. It only happened every 2,000 years, but it's happening in Taiwan. So extreme weather condition become normal. So that's a major dilemma Taiwan is facing. I think it's all over the world we are facing. You never realize that Australia get flooded, then Thailand get flooded for 3 months, and also in mainland China, everywhere. I think the hydraulic engineer, all the government agencies, we are facing the same crisis.
I see. So you weren't like totally shocked about all these global conditions and typhoons and catastrophe that's been going on around the world, because you realize that it's all normal.
It's
with the
become
climate
a
change.
normal situation. I'm not shocked, but we have to be ready, be well prepared for that.
Sure.
Yeah.
So what do you think about Taiwan, the land itself right now?
The land itself, of course, is a very small island. It's a very crowded island. And 2/3 of the island are high mountains, very high mountains. And also, since, as I mentioned, that our rainfall situation is much heavier than the rest of the world. So we have a very severe flood problem. We have a so-called debris flow problem. And also, we are a country short of water. We have so many water, but every per capita, I mean the water we can use per person is less than Saudi Arabia.
Yes, this is totally ironic. And
yes, it's very ironic.
We as citizens, we can't understand why Taiwan, as an island surrounded by water, it can face water shortage.
Yeah.
But at the same time, also face like serious flooding problems.
Yes.
And I don't know.
You can understand.
No, I can understand.
Because our river is 100 times steeper than most of the river in the continental area. So every single drop of water released from Simen Reservoir, in 6 hours, it will reach Taiwan Strait.
Okay.
So that means we have so many rainfall, and yet we cannot keep them. And we have 50 small or large reservoirs that can only catch about 2 billion tons of water.
Which is
Actually,
not enough.
it's not enough. Actually, we need at least 10 billion tons of water annually. So we have to perform very carefully. Otherwise, we will be short of water. So the situation in Taiwan is flood or drought, nothing in between. So somehow we have to play very smart.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Once I watched you give a speech